My name is Oscar Morales, and today I will speak about something that in my opinion is very important to know. Rwanda is a small country the size of Massachusetts in Africa. Do you know that Rwanda is the only country in the world where the parliament is mostly formed by women? When I first read about this, I thought it was a good news, but then I knew that was a result of a horrible genocide in 1994. My great-grandfather was killed in a concentration camp, so I have always been very interested in genocide, but I was horrified when I found out that according to the BBC article, The Rwanda's War, that Rwanda genocide has been the most intensive in human history. It is as if all the residents in San Francisco were killed one by one with machetes in only 100 days. My speech today is about the causes and the ways this genocide took place. I want you to know the historical background and the main facts about one of the most terrible events in human history, the 1994 Rwanda genocide. It usually happened, everything started a long time ago. First, about 3,000 years ago, Tutsis, a tribe from Ethiopia, moved to what is now Rwanda. They found the Hutus, another tribe in the area. According to the Forges, a very important scholar on Rwanda's topics in her work lived known to tell the story, Tutsis and Hutus share the same language, religions and cultures. They are ethnically different but not too much. Tutsis are taller and lighter than Hutus. Hutus and Tutsis lived in harmony for centuries, but when Rwanda came under Belgian rule, the Belgians said that Tutsis were more intelligent and skillful, and they gave them preference in the administration. Hutus were relegated to war in the fields. When Rwanda became independent in 1962, a Tutsis king formed a government, but after a brief civil war, the Hutu majority took the power until 1994. In April 1994, the Hutu president was killed in an airplane crash. The Hutu authority blamed the Tutsis minority that marked the beginning of the massacre. Now, I will tell you how it happened and how it was. According to Romeo Derere, the most important witness in his book, Shake Hands with the Devil, the government used radio station and magazine to start the anti-Tutsi campaign. They said that Tutsis want to enslave Hutus. Then Hutus formed militias armed with machetes. Tutsis and moderate Hutus were assassinated one by one in their houses, in schools, even in churches. In just 100 days, 800,000 people died. Considering Rwanda's area, this means around 80 people were killed every day in every square mile. The world have never seen anything like this. Unbelievably, international superpower did nothing to stop the killings. Rwanda were left alone by the international community. According to Mark Doyle, a BBC correspondent in his war conflicts in Rwanda, in July 1994, Tutsi's army, formed in Uganda, a neighboring country, invaded Rwanda and took power. The country was almost completely destroyed, and consequences of the genocide are still present, but that is another story. I began this presentation by saying that Rwanda's parliament is composed mostly by women. Unfortunately, it was not a result of a democratic election, but one of the consequences of the genocide in which almost 1 million people were killed one by one in 100 days, the most intensive in human history. As Alice the Forges put it, we must lay the groundwork for justice for Rwanda. The story must be told.